And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The front court spots filled by Harris and Durant.
Here we go.
Harden out there with Irving, and it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, the forwards are LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's James. The tray. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Now here's Irving. Pass to Harden. Here he goes. Westbrook with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe sends that shot back. My goodness.
James, a screen on Harden. Drummond trying to get himself free, and it's Westbrook missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Irving looking for an opening. It's stolen by Schroeder. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Irving kicks to Durant. Irving, a screen on Drummond. On the wing, Harden launches it. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Schroeder passes to James. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. 2 points. That one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving from long range. And James pulls it down. LA's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, Davis. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Passes it to KD. And Davis sends it back. James looking it over. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the three. And no good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now here's Durant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Trying to end the oh my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. James against Harris. Schroeder outside. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
A three ball. That shot missing.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Westbrook kicks it over to Schroeder. Fires from deep. And again, no good by the Lakers. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here is Harden. Outside, KD. Sinks the three-pointer. KD's got 5 now.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
Westbrook passes to James. Irving with the steal. Outside, Griffin. Tipped away. Tries from 16, and that's good off the glass that time.
Westbrook has made his money right here in the mid-range. The unbelievable lift on the jumper. Good luck checking it.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivals. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
The three from Harden. The rebound by the Lakers.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
James outside, over Harris. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. LeBron's got 6.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Irving, a screen on Davis. Here's Durant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
That's good from Durant. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. When you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Here is Harden after the basket by Los Angeles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
The pass to LeBron. Over Harris. LeBron kicks to Drummond. Schroeder outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And stolen by James. From the arc. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And the Lakers lead by 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
Now Schroeder, James Harden missing on the 3. Westbrook passes to Davis. And finished off by LeBron.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Pass to Harden. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Schroeder finds Drummond. Now here's LeBron, shoots the 3, and the rebound goes to Griffin. Lobbed up there for Durant. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Westbrook with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
That one goes in. Harden's got 10.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Westbrook. James Harden picking up that last basket. Outside, Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Both good from the line that time.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Now, here's Brown. Passes to Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Brooklyn, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the first one drops. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Lakers. Second free throw, no good.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Caruso, that one's off. He starts the game with a miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Right side, Durant. That shot off the mark. The Lakers shooting 40% here in the early stages. Goes up to the stripe. That one doesn't drop. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Irving. From 17 feet out. And he nails the jumper. And the Nets lead by 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Davis. And the Lakers with another miss.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
James Harden. He's checked in for Kevin Durant. Green against Morris. Pass to Caruso. Outside Matthews. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Loads it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
And on the way from Irving for 3, and the Nets another 3.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Caruso. Here's Davis. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Caruso. Davis surveying the floor. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. .23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Matthews, no good. Brooklyn leading by 7. Brown dishes to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 15 points.
Boy, that was quick. already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong, control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We come back right after this. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. He's out there with Harden. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Here's Brown, following the basket by LeBron James. The pass to Claxton. There's the dish to Harden. 6 to shoot from deep three-point range. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And it's sent back by Drummond. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You could see it in LeBron's eyes. He would not be denied on that drive.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Yeah, way too much standing around in this quarter. They should look to get it inside for more high percentage chances.
Even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Now here's Westbrook. Harden missing his last shot. Drummond finds Gasol. Now James. 20 points for him. 4 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, the Lakers, no good. Nets leading by 8. Harden scanning the floor. From deep. And the Nets miss again.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
James against KD. And it goes down 2 points.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
Harris outside. Outside, KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Los Angeles. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Pass to Gasol. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. That one misses. Good D by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Griffin. Pass to Durant. The three. Drills the three-pointer. Durant's got 11 points.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
Now here's Westbrook. Drummond passes to Gasol. James wide open. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Harden outside. Pass to Durant from deep three-point range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Lakers trail by 12. On the wing, James. Defended by Durant. And that one's good by LeBron.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Marc Gasol. And here's Westbrook. Dishes it to Davis. The pass to Schroeder. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Drives to the hoop, and Brooklyn with another turnover here.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Lakers trail by 10. Pass to James. Back to Westbrook. Looking to get back on track here. And again, the Lakers no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
From deep, Harden. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Westbrook scanning the floor. Schroeder kicks to Westbrook. Back to Schroeder. Takes the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 22 points for James Harden.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Davis drives in. The shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. Harris with it. Pass to Harden. Takes it inside.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from James.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Matthews in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Brooklyn, Green, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Harris. And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 14. Caruso, the pass to Davis. And he dropped. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 5.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Davis. The fader. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Harden outside. And it's off from three-point range. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Davis against Green. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
And the grace of Davis's game, not many big men are just that fluid in terms of how he moves.
Now here's Durant. 14 points for him. The kick out to Irving. Durant trying to break free. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. Irving's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. Here's Horton Tucker. Driving to the basket. Second shot opportunity. And there's the pass to Caruso. Drummond trying to get himself free. And that one's good, Caruso.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 26.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. That one misses for Davis. Nets leading by 6. A nice shot by Irving. He's got 10.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Davis with it. Guarded by Green. And they double up Davis. Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Matthews against KD. Second chance shot. He lays it in. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Horton Tucker. Passes it to Morris. Outside Matthews. Down low. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 12 in the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Up top, Brown. He's covered by Matthews. Bucket is good. And the Nets lead by 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Davis. And the shot is long.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Irving. With the drive. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Caruso. Matthews, a screen on Irving. Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. James Harden was the man in the first. He ended up with 26 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Hey, man, the Bears doing his thing again, guys. One of the best scorers in NBA history. Look, he has so many different moves. This step back right here, look at this. Wow, he's built to carry the load offensively.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
They didn't really show the effort on the boards they should have. They were out-rebounded, and now they've really got their work cut out for them in the second half. If they're going to come back, they need to put in a much better effort on the glass.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. And the Lakers with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn, James finds Westbrook. Back to James. Now the pass to Westbrook. Drummond trying to get himself free. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Griffin inside, defended by Drummond. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And that sends Blake Griffin to the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw off from Griffin. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And Harden with the stuff.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Here's Schroeder. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Now, here is Harden. He has 30. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Pass to LeBron. He kicks to Schroeder from 15 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
Passes it to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Davis. After the basket by Brooklyn. Durant with some nice D. Westbrook against Irving. Pass to Harden for the 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
LeBron James on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Harris against Davis. Drummond trying to get himself free. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Basket good.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
And that one, good. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's a brute physical force to LeBron James. Couple that with his terrific instincts, unbelievable reactions, and he's pretty good on the offensive glass.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Marcus All's checked in for the Lakers. And the Nets making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marcus All.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here is Los Angeles now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Westbrook, no good.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
It's stolen by Davis. Westbrook against Irving. Westbrook passes to Gasol. With the fadeaway. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. On the wing, Harris. There's the pass to Jordan. Harden against Schroeder. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Pass to Schroeder. Outside Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Blake Griffin. Nets leading by 9. Irving from long range. And James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And finished off by Davis.
A terrific leaper with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
Outside Irving. And Harden launches it from deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Offensive rebound. Count the basket. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Timeout called the Nets. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Joe Harris. Green deciding where to go with it. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
James against Brown. Here's Horton Tucker. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 10. Here's Harden driving inside.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Caruso, the pass to LeBron. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Passes it to Harden. He takes it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 7.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Caruso. The rebound by the Nets. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. And Gasol sends it back.
Just great timing and great awareness from Marc Gasol. This guy is a relentless shot blocker.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to LeBron. Here's Caruso, covered by Irving, and Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Lakers making a switch here. Matthews is checked in.
Eyes on Kyrie.
Now Irving. He's got 10. Pass to Harden. Into the lane. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. Nets leading by 9. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Matthews. Outside Irving. And the pass to Harden. On deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Matthews passes to Caruso. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. Outside Matthews. Lock at 6. Here's Davis over Claxton. With 1 on the clock and finished off by Davis.
In offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
Now here's Harden. He has 38 in the game. Here's Irving. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Morris. And here is Davis. Over Claxton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Harden. Going inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And they've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
Drummond's checked in for Anthony Davis.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
.41 seconds left in the third. Goes up at the stripe.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. That one falls.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lakers trail by 12. Here's Horton Tucker. Lets the 3 fly, and no good on the last second attempt this time.
Well, the reach of Kevin Durant is a big part of what allows him to be a defender at the highest level.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Griffin. Harris is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 4.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Harden against Westbrook. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
One shot.
Harden, no good on the free throw.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
Now here's LeBron, and it's Drummond with the jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Harden dishes to KD for 3. And Westbrook pulls it down. Lakers trail by 10. Here's James. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Harden. And there's the drive. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
Durant against LeBron, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Irving's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And both free throws good for James. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Irving. And the 3 off target.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. LeBron against Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by James.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
Pass to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harden's got 49 points in the game.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Stolen by Harden. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Irving. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Davis against Durant. Davis kicks to Westbrook. Drummond sets the screen for Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Russell Westbrook, an absolute terror, someone who uses his body so well to draw contact.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Well, what you love about Russell Westbrook, yes, he can give you a triple-double every night. But what I love more is the passion and the fact that he gives it to you every single night he plays.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold. Very hard to match the speed of Russell Westbrook. He's got change of speed and blow-by ability.
The pass to Harden. There's the drive, and got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
Brooklyn leading by 9. Outside Irving. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Schroeder outside. Back to Westbrook. Davis with a screen on Irving. Westbrook passes to Davis. Here's LeBron. Here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
The first one falls. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And both free throws good for Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now here's Harden. There's the three. The rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. James, and James throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Harden against Westbrook. Harden the pass to Durant. Shoots over Schroeder. KD can't get it to go. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. Driving the lane. Some solid defense from Harris. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Irving. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now here's LeBron. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to LeBron. Launches a three. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Irving. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Nets lead by 8.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Here's Westbrook. That one goes. Count it.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Now, here is Irving. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Westbrook with the block. Schroeder with the ball. Beyond the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harden the pass to KD. Harden sets the pick for Durant. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
What's incredible to me is Kyrie Irving at 6'3". Does he possess incredible eye-popping athleticism? No. But he can create his own shot anytime he wants, and his finishing ability is as good as it gets in the NBA.
Both free throws good for Irving.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Irving against Westbrook. That shot off.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Harden has a wide open look. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 6th assist on the night. Outside, Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses, nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Nets leading by 10. It's stolen by Davis. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Schroeder kicks to Westbrook. Drummond trying to get himself free. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Irving misses. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Harden with a screen on LeBron. Durant kicks to Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Davis. And they double up Davis. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Headshot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A nice shot by KD.
A natural-born scorer is Kevin Durant. He puts in the time, and it pays dividends on the floor.
LeBron against Harris. Davis with a screen on Harris. James, the pass to Davis. Davis with a screen on Irving. Here's Westbrook, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. 6-point lead. Harden outside. Irving a screen on Westbrook. The 3 from Harden, and Davis sends it back. Harris with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Well, Joe Harris, known as a shooter, but make no mistake, this guy will mix it up on the glass. Great offensive rebound right there.
Here's James, and Griffin sends it back. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The offensive rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Griffin trying to get open. Harden against LeBron, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. See if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. .127 left to play here in the fourth. Inside. It's deflected.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Dennis Schroeder. Woo-hoo!
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's James. Drummond trying to get himself free. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So it's the Lakers now, trailing by 4. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. They grab their own miss. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Harden. From deep three-point range. That one, no good. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Nets. Harden against Schroeder. And good! He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Kicks to Westbrook. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
I'll tell you, if you work as hard as LeBron James, as he did in that instance, he's a physical force inside. That's going to be his shot every time.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. The drive by LeBron. Oh!
Goodness.
And it's all knotted up.
Let's say the strength of a locomotive and...
Oh! Big time play!
And he nailed it! I can't believe it. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Blake. Another good night of work offensively. How does the team build on this?
Just keep that rhythm. You know, we're not always going to hit shots every night. Some nights the shots aren't going to fall. So just keeping that rhythm, keeping the ball moving, talking on defense, and relying on each other.
Congrats on a great win, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.